Hi everyone, I'm Meredith and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so excited that you found me, and if you're returning, I'm so grateful you've decided to come back and watch more. I love all things luxury. I love luxury shoes, I love luxury handbags, luxury lifestyle and vlogging, and if they're things that appeal to you, I hope you'll do me a massive favor and hit that subscribe button down below. Hitting that subscribe button costs you absolutely nothing and means so much to me, so I hope you'll help me out. Today we're unboxing an item from Chanel, and it came from store. I don't often buy Chanel straight from store. I did buy a bag while I was in New York that came from store, but it is rare these days that I will buy anything from Chanel. However, this item I've wanted for a while, and the right one finally came in, and I bit the bullet and said, yes, I'll take it, which I'm sure made my sales associate very happy. I'll apologise in advance if I'm a little flat today. I had surgery earlier this week. I've still got the lovely bruises on the back of my hand from the cannula. So doing my hair today was a bridge too far, so it's just pulled up. But yes, I'm a little flat. I'm still, you know, when you go on anesthesia and even a couple of days later it's still in your body and it takes you a little while to reset and get going, and yeah, anyway, and I spent a night in hospital, which is really not sleeping anyway because they come and check on you so often, so I'm just trying to catch up. But I really wanted to film today because I need to get all these things done because Collectionmas is coming. Yes, what's Collectionmas, I hear some of you ask? Well, it's one of my collections every day for 24 days through the month of December. So I've done this the previous 2 years and I'll do it again this year. I have a list going at the moment of what I'm going to be doing for Collectionmas, and once I've honed in on the 24 collections I'm going to do, I'll throw that up on Instagram. So if you're not following me over there, you can, and you'll see the list of all the collections I'm going to go do through December. But very excited, but lots to film. It's a lot of filming. So I generally start to film that in November so that I can get out in front of it, because yeah, 24 videos in 24 days is a lot. People who film on the day and get it up, or the day before, oh, hats off to you. I cannot do it. I've got to batch film in advance. So yeah, we're gonna do this today no matter how I'm feeling. All right, so this is my Chanel bag. It is not a particularly big bag from Chanel, and I actually worked with a different sales associate for this. So I used to have a fabulous sales associate at the Castlereagh Street store in Sydney, Donna, and she was fabulous. I haven't talked to Donna in a long time because I just don't buy from store very often. But in the meantime, the sales associate over at Westfields has been talking to me. I think he watches my channel. Hi. And he keeps sending me photos saying, are you interested in any of this? And it's very persistent, lovely. Tried to get me some shoes once before, but we ran into some issues with they weren't worth enough for Chanel to deem them appropriate to send out to me, and that's a Chanel issue, stupid thing that they do. So I didn't end up buying them from him, but this I wanted and he knew, and he has got it for me. And I'm sure the bags up behind me have already given you an indication of what it is. Well, what style of bag it is. So I do have the receipt so I can tell you how much it cost. And of course you get the camellia, but I prefer the silk ones. Now I've got the paper ones. And oh, they stick, but goodness do they stick. All right, let's get the ribbon off. So I've been on the hunt for this for a little while. I knew I wanted it. It was just a matter of waiting. I could have really bought this at any time, but I'm glad that I waited because this particular one will work better than the other ones. But we'll get into that when I get it out of the box. So let's open the box. It's always nice to have a new Chanel box, I've got to say, considering I don't buy much anymore. It's always pre-loved stuff. It looks like this. And and let's in the dust bag, and let's get it out. So it's not overly exciting, but I'm excited about it, and really that's all that matters. So this is a Chanel WOC in black caviar with silver hardware. Now, yes, it is not overly exciting. I will admit to that. Black WOCs are, you know, you see them all the time. That's cool, but there's a few reasons that I wanted this particular one. So I have done a whole video on why I believe WOCs, and especially Chanel WOCs, are the best bag to put your money into. Like, they're worth the money. Now, yes, they are incredibly expensive. These are ridiculously expensive now. I appreciate that. You can get so much more bag for your money, for this money, at a range of other stores. I understand all of that. But in terms of their usability, I can't go past a WOC. I've got a whole heap of wallet on chains. And I always travel with a wallet on chain, at least one, sometimes more than one, because they work so well with their versatility when you travel. So I really wanted a caviar WOC in black with silver hardware. It was on my wish list for a really long time. Usually I travel with, is it up here? It is. So this one over here. So this is a reissue WOC. Hang on, I'll grab it down. So this is a black calf skin, aged calf skin reissue WOC, and you can see it's got gold hardware. Also a really great one because it has the lock that you push through and then turn. So it gives you a little bit more security with your items. Now, I've got to say the aged calf skin wears really well. It's the gold hardware that drives me a little bit nuts because I don't wear a lot of gold, and this gold is super gold, which is why I wanted the silver. The other one I usually travel with, is this one. So my pink one, because I wear a lot of pink. But it is just the push stud. But once again, gold hardware, which I don't mind. But this finish wears so well and does really well in different types of weather, which is why I usually travel with this one, also because it's pink and it goes with so much in my wardrobe. So that's the other one I usually travel with. But black caviar is going to be really hard wearing. Silver hardware goes much more with all my jewelry and everything else that I wear. I will always generally gravitate towards silver over gold, and I really wanted that. And this version, because Chanel always, when I say always, for the most part has a plain black WOC in stock in silver hardware in caviar. It's not something that comes and goes. It's generally a staple at Chanel. However, this one has the turn lock where you feed it through, and that is rare. So usually they're the push studs. Now, I don't hate the push studs. I've got lots of push studs, and some people really don't like them because they don't think they're secure. For me, it doesn't generally worry me all that much, but if I am planning to use this predominantly for travel, and I am, having that extra little bit of security where you do actually have to feed it through and turn it does give me, you know, more of a feeling of security than the press stud. I will admit that. So super happy to have gotten this. Now, if we open this up, the other thing I kind of love about this one is that it has that burgundy interior that is synonymous with Chanel. So, you know, when you see the black bags with the burgundy interior, that's Chanel, quintessential Chanel. So I am super happy that they have done that. And take that out. Other than that, it is just a standard WOC. You have your pocket at the front, you've got your zipper, you've got another pocket there, and then your big space there where your phone does fit, which was what makes this the most versatile of bags because it does fit your phone. You have 6 card slots there, and then you've got another zipper along here that runs the length of the bag. And I'll often throw like band-aids and stuff in there for when I'm out and about. It does have the Mona Lisa pocket on the back, but it really doesn't fit much at all. And then, of course, the chain, which has all the silver hardware on it. And because it's a WOC, it, of course, get my fingers caught in it, goes crossbody, which is everything in a WOC. So yes, I understand. Not the most exciting of bags for my collection especially. You guys are used to seeing lots of fun colors or textures or different styles from me. And this is a plain black WOC, but sometimes the staples are really important, especially in like a wardrobe like mine, where it is a lot of color and a lot of full-on things. Sometimes I just need something really simple and understated. And when I travel, I've got to say I try, although probably not successfully, to not draw a lot of attention to myself with things that I carry. Like, so having the pink wok is great, but it is a bit more eye-catching than a plain black one, I've got to say. And I took on my last trip, and I've still got to do my video on my favorite travel items from my New York trip. So the things that I took that I travel with. My carry-on suitcase, I have like Louis Vuitton luggage. I've got lots of high-end luggage. I took my Amazon suitcase and that was awesome. So if you can carry an Amazon suitcase, and my tote was Miu Miu, which doesn't scream brand, and you've just got a plain black Chanel WOC, it's not like you are out there advertising to everyone that you are brand heavy. If you want to travel that way, go nuts. I think it's awesome. But because I travel on my own a lot, I try not to attract too much attention to myself by wearing things that are heavily branded and will draw attention to myself. I guess for a lot of people it'll come down to what countries you're traveling through as well. I generally go through Dubai and I feel pretty safe there, and yeah, it's where you're ending up. But for me, I just try and be a little bit understated when I'm on my own, especially for like a long period of time. My trip to New York, it was 30 hours of traveling and I was on my own for all of that. And I generally feel pretty safe, but yeah, I just, a little bit of awareness sometimes is handy. And as Australians, we're so used to feeling so safe all the time that, you know, you can get yourself lulled into a false sense of security. Anyway, way off topic. So this is my new Chanel WOC in black caviar with the turn lock. Now, I think this is a seasonal thing, this little turn lock. I know that they've done a few colors in it. But if you are after a WOC and you don't want the press stud, then just be aware that they are doing this at the moment, and it's a really, really great idea for security, especially for those of you who want that in your WOCs. So yes, I'm excited to have this staple piece finally in my wardrobe. I was considering getting a pre-loved one, but once again, it would have been a press stud one, and I'm happy that I waited for this one. How much was it? Too much money. Way too much money. Oh, let's have a look. Yeep. Yeep. Oh, Chanel WOCs are now $5,940. They're like $6,000. It's insanity. I know. It's absolute insanity. I know that when I bought my first mini Chanel, it was less than that. And obviously that was several years ago now, but just to think that WOCs are now like just on the cusp of $6,000, it's just insanity. But I can't help it because I love the WOCs. So yes, another reason I don't buy a lot of Chanel from store anymore is simply because of the cost. It's just ridiculous. I would rather hunt down those vintage pieces that I really love than to buy them new from store. But I did really want this. It's been on my wish list for a while now, and I finally bit the bullet and bought it. So happy to have it. Let me know what you think about the WOC as a bag, and if you think that it's worth $6,000, or maybe even tell me what alternatives you have to this. I know lots of brands do WOCs, and I've had lots of WOCs from different brands, but I just can't get past the Chanel one. So, you know, let me know your alternatives and what you think will be able to replace the Chanel WOC. I will get a base shaper for it because I think they're really important. I usually get mine from Handbag Angels, and there's always a discount code listed in my description box down below. Not affiliate code, it's just a discount code for you guys. I use it myself, so I'll get a base shaper and that'll just give that some shape on the bottom as well. If you've liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. It means a lot to a content creator when you hit that subscribe button. Please also hit the little bell notification so you know when I upload videos, which is usually twice a week. I'll also throw up my Instagram handle for you so you can follow me over there. I put lots up in real time, lots around my collection and my day-to-day life, so please come follow me over there. I hope wherever you are in the world today, you are having a fabulous day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.